Today I got a really valuable video for you guys. I want to share with you how we were actually able to generate over $900,000 using just purely Google Ads on one main set of product. Alright, so right now I'm inside my Shopify dashboard, and this is for like the main US store that we are running. So you can see we did about like $860,000 in sales. We had about $44,000 in refunds, which made back to about like $815,000 in sales. And what I actually did with this store is, once it's actually started becoming profitable in the United States, I created like a new store in the Germany with like the same exact, everything's the same except we just literally just duplicated the, we changed the language from like English to like Germany, and then it started working really well for us. So this store has been running for about like 4 or 5 months or so. And right now it generated around like $72,000 in like euros after the refunds, and that's about I think like $80,000 to $90,000 in USD. So with just these two combined stores, we actually was able to generate within like over 900k in sales within like the past year. Alright, so right now we are not running any traffic for this store because currently I'm dealing with some payment processors issues, which I will perhaps get into it later. But I actually want to show you guys how I was able to set up my campaigns and the kind of like campaign structure that helped me get this kind of results. Alright, so right now I'm inside my Google Ads dashboard, and if you actually look clearly, right, I'm probably gonna blur out some details just because I don't want you guys to see the store since it's still like an active store. But most of our traffic and the sales actually came from our shopping campaigns, right? So what I noticed with Google Ads is most of the time if you're running a profitable Google store, 80% of the sales is gonna come from your shopping campaign, whereas 20% of sales is gonna come from the search campaign. But here's the thing, right? I noticed that with some products you can actually get a lot more sales from the search campaigns, and I actually have a friend that is running really successfully with Google Ads, and in fact they're doing like way better than me, right? I think with one store I think they did like over like 3 to 4 million in sales. I'm kind of certain that they make at least like 1M in profit just from the one store running just Google Ads, and they literally don't do anything on the store. So if you guys are like sleeping on Google Ads, you definitely want to get into it. Like you can't get this kind of results on like TikTok or like Facebook ads. By the way, back to what I'm sharing, right? Most of my campaigns are actually running on like Google shopping campaigns, and we got like a ROAS of 1.95, but it's actually not really accurate because Google don't actually record a lot of sales that are coming in. We spent about 300,000 US dollars, this is in Singapore dollars, and we generated back around like $800,000 in sales, which is around like 2.5 return in advertising spend. So one thing that I did is I set up my US shopping campaigns, and once it started to work, I actually tested in like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and also UK. And what I found is most of these other countries, they actually didn't work well. So the campaigns that worked really well was just the US, and I also added some search campaigns in order to kind of like boost our revenue up, and we call them brand search campaigns. So I basically set up a campaign in such a way that whenever a customer search for our brand, they're gonna the search campaign is gonna show up the top, so it's gonna be like easier for them to click through and actually make a sale for us. Alright, so I want to show you guys additional like hidden source of traffic that I'm sure that most of you guys are like completely clueless about. In fact, I was actually clueless about this until 3 to 6 months ago. So one thing that you can do, right, when you actually start being profitable on Google is to test on Bing. Because think about this, right? If someone is actually searching a product on Google, and you're getting like really good results on Google, assuming you're getting like 2 ROAS plus, right? You're probably gonna get the same results on Bing as well, because the kind of traffic you're getting is similar. People are searching for it and then they are going to a website. And with Microsoft advertising, you can also set up shopping campaigns, and you can also set up search campaigns, and it's like literally the same as Google, except you're gonna get a little bit lesser traffic, but you can literally boost your revenue by up to like 20% by just like running Bing campaigns. So if right now you're already running shopping campaigns on a popular Shopify store, go ahead and do yourself a favor and set up like your Microsoft advertising account, and you can thank me later. And please leave a like for this value, because I know this is something that probably gonna blow like some of you guys' mind. Alright, so if like Bing, we made about like $92,000 in sales from around $40,000 in spend, and this has been running for probably around like 5 to 6 months or so. Alright, so right now I want to show you guys how I actually approach this business. So we started out as a niche store first, and what I did was I found many products within the same niche in an effort to actually find a winner. And once we actually found a winner within the same, within a certain product category, in an effort to scale, I actually went and did my product research to find many other similar products within the same product category. But honestly, that did actually did like really well. But the thing that actually worked really well for me was, once the campaign started to be profitable for a long time, I went and find high converting search terms within my campaign. And once I saw search terms that were doing really well, like above 2.5 ROAS, I took those search terms and I created like a new product listing within Shopify with the same exact product, but with like those high converting search terms only. So this way, when a customer search for those high converting search terms, my new product listing that I upload into the Google Shopping feed is gonna show up for them. This is a method that you can actually use to scale that I'm sure that not many people talk about. It's like kind of like, it's something that I actually tested out myself. I didn't actually listen to anyone on YouTube. I just thought, why not just do it? And it actually worked really well for me. And because of this, we were able to boost our revenue by up to like another 20 to 30%. So it's definitely worth a shot for you to try, alright? And the other thing that I did that not many people know about is also creating a separate store within the EU category. So a lot of you guys don't know, but actually the EU is quite a big market as well. And especially if you're running Google ads, when you have a winning product, what you can do is you can find the same, you can create a new store in like Germany, in France, and you can actually look for keywords within the countries that are actually, that has like very high search volume. Because not every single EU country is gonna perform the same way. Like for example, I found that for me personally, I tested like I think 5 to 6 different EU countries and only Germany worked for us. And that's because like in Germany, people were searching for a particular set of product. So that is something that you should definitely test, because we were able to increase our revenue by literally up to like $70,000 in like euros. So definitely worth testing, alright? So the reason why we actually got this product to work, and this is something that is super mind-blowing for me, and I'm sure for you as well. So we're selling in a hyper competitive niche, and I'm talking like really competitive. I'm not gonna reveal what the niche is, but we are like going against some of the biggest dogs in the world, like some of the biggest players in the world, some of the biggest brands. They were like really dominating the marketplace. The reason why we got it to work and to the point where we're able to like generate up to 7 figures in sales is because we dialed in on a specific marketing angle that those big brands were not focusing on. And the other thing that I did was I really was able to undercut the pricing. In our niche, most of our competitors were selling it for like $400 or $500, but for us, we were able to get a product at a much cheaper price, and we sold it for like $60 to $70. Although that also means that the product quality is not going to be as high as them. But just this one difference alone, right? When people actually search for the product and they see our product listing within like the shopping, when the ads get shown to them, it's gonna appeal to them, because while the listings are like $200, $300, ours are like so much cheaper, and that alone is gonna increase your click-through rate, and that is definitely something that you wanna do. And I wanna share with you guys a specific example on this, because this is so important, alright? So let's say for example, we have this particular laptop stand over here, right? So the most common angle, when people are actually creating this laptop stand is to help you to improve your posture, to help you to, work better in general, right? But another thing that, you can also do in terms of creating like a different angle and targeting like a different pool of audience is selling it from an angle of increasing your productivity when you're working. Since your laptop is going to be elevated, that's going to help to decrease stress, which is going to ultimately lead to better productivity. So having like a different angle, it's going to affect the way you actually do your copywriting. Your ads is going to show up for basically like a different group of people. So while most people are maybe selling from like an angle of like improving posture, if you can come into the same saturated marketplace and sell it from an angle of like productivity, it's going to really help you to stand out from competitors and have a piece of the pie. So this is definitely something that I want you guys to start thinking about in terms of like your product research, right? When you see like something that is hyper competitive, don't just give up. Think about like whether or not you can actually sell it from like a better angle. How can you actually do better than the rest of the competitors? Is there something that I'm missing out on? And if you can really capitalize on that, even if it's like super duper competitive, you know, you're going up against like some of the biggest players in the world, you can still grab a piece of the pie, alright? This is something that is so mind-blowing that I'm so happy to actually learn. So I'll share with you guys a little bit of like what I learned from this lesson, alright? So first thing first, something that is quite unfortunate. This product that we're selling had a ton of chargebacks. I'm talking about like 2 to 3% in terms of like chargeback rate, and that is really not good, alright? So if I were to, you know, go back time, I probably wouldn't wanna, you know, sell this product just because of like so many issues that I face, you know, because of this product. Like right now I have like $40,000 held within like my PayPal and Stripe and my Shopify payments, and one of the big issue that I'm facing right now is also getting like a new payment processing account, just because no payment processors in general want to work with like a high dispute rate company. So before you actually go in and test a product, right, you want to make sure that your product is fully functional. You want to make sure that you're not selling in like a category such as, you know, like clothing lines which have like high, you know, dispute rates or like high refund rates. Maybe not selling something that is like too heavy, otherwise it's like too hard to ship out. And another thing that you can do is to just go on Amazon and find a similar product that is doing well in the Amazon listing, and read through like the reviews and the FAQs of the product. So this way you can actually know what people are saying about the product, how the product quality is like, and that can also even help you in terms of setting up the marketing angle. So this is something that I didn't really do for this product, and because of that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sell it. And once it started to work, even though we were getting like a lot of chargebacks, obviously, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna be stopping this campaign. And it's like, who in the right mind will, you know, stop running a product just because it had high dispute rates? But also because I choose to sell this product, you know, now I have to face like a ton of backlash in terms of like dealing with like the chargebacks and like finding like a good payment processor for this. So this is something that you definitely want to think about, and do yourself a favor and focus on products with like good which are like high quality, a product that you can like ship out within like a reasonable time frame, within like 7 to 14 days, and don't sell like products that are too heavy, alright? So the other thing that I learned from this entire experience is, you know, as long as you have a really solid competitive edge over your competitors, right? And that can literally be anything. That can be from the fact that you can actually get it from a much lower price and you can undercut all your competitors and sell it like half the price that you're selling it at. This could even mean that you have like better marketing, and then you have like a better product page, and then maybe most of your competitors are like really bad dropshippers that are new, they don't know how to set up a landing page. You can just literally come in, set up like a way cleaner looking landing page and just crush all of them. Or this could even mean that you have like better understanding of how Google Ads work. You know how to set up like the keywords, you know how to set up the campaigns, and you can also come in and crush all the competitors, alright? Don't worry about market saturation if you can find a competitive edge within your product category, alright? Something that I really want you guys to think about, because if not for this, right, I know like most of you guys will be like, oh, you know what, it's too saturated, I should not sell this. So before we end this video, I want to let you guys know to not sleep on Google Ads. So right now with this one store, and this is literally just one store, you know, you can have like so many of these kind of stores running. And the really cool thing about Google that most other platforms do not provide is the fact that it's super duper consistent. You know, we have been selling this product for 1 year, and literally it requires so little maintenance. And the cool thing about running Google Ads is once your campaigns are optimized, you literally just have to sit back and just watch your profits, you know, come in like every single day. It's really damn awesome. Unlike Facebook or like TikTok ads, you have to, you know, test a lot of new creatives. You have to like set up like new ad groups, new like targeting interests. But you know, with Google Ads, it's literally kind of like plug and play. You know, you set up your campaigns, optimize it, boom, it runs for like 3 years, and every single day it makes you profits. So definitely don't sleep on Google Ads. Learn how it works and really dominate the platform. At least that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be making a lot of cash from this. So I hope you guys did actually like this video and learn something from it. If you did, you know, learn something from it, got some value out of it, do me a favor and hit the like button. This helps me to grow, encourages me to make more videos, send a lot of love to you guys. I love you guys. And if you got any question, leave it down in the comment box below, and also let me know what you actually learned from this video. This not only helps you, but also helps me as well in terms of my video outreach. You know, it helps to grow my channel, so I really appreciate you helping me do that. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. There's gonna be a lot of valuable videos just like this that's gonna be coming out, and also, you know, turn on the notification bell. I'm gonna be making a lot more Google-based videos and share with you guys like this amazing platform that is helping so many people make a lot of money. Alright, See you in the next one.